welcome to another process video from me. I'm Jenny, and at the moment I am just spraying a piece of white cardstock with some gold colour shine mist, and I'm putting the pieces of paper around the edges so that I don't get the harsh lines with that stencil. I just want to have a soft line, and I actually turned the pattern over and rubbed my hand onto the piece of paper as well, so that I got the reverse side of the stencil as well. So I've just pulled out my heat gun and I'm just giving it a bit of a dry, heating it up to dry it, and I'm touching it to see whether it's dry or not, and I'm also heating the back up as well, and that stops it from buckling too much. So I have just pulled out my stash that I was using in the last video, and that is the hip kit. And so this is the hip kit for December, and I've thrown in a few pieces that I didn't use from the November hip kit as well. So at the moment my process is to have a bit of a look through the papers and to decide what papers I actually want to use. So I know that I want to use that white piece with the gold background that you saw me make, and it's just a matter of choosing what papers I think are going to go with it. So I'm pulling out the colours from the photo of Daisy Dog there, who is beautiful and golden yellow. So I've decided that I'm going to use that yellow border, or that yellow piece of paper, and make a border for the white piece. So I'm not sure what size this white piece was, but you will see that I actually have to trim quite a bit off. So normally when I do it, I trim ½ inch or so off, but this time I had to keep going. So I don't think that it was a 12 by 12. I think it was a 12 by 13 or something. I'm not sure. But all my dimensions were a little bit out. So I'm just using some double-sided sticky tape to attach the white piece to that yellow border, and it's ready to go. So this layout is a little bit of a sad layout, and my daughter came in when I was making it, and I asked her if it would make her feel too sad, but this is her beautiful dog, and we had to end up giving her back to her owners because she was having terrible anxiety and she was wrecking the yard and she was a danger to herself. So she started throwing herself against the windows, and she ate through a chain, and it was very, very sad, and we had to surrender her back, and they ended up euthanizing her, which was very, very, very sad for us. So this is a sad layout, but also a happy layout, because it is a beautiful love story, and my daughter's face there, she's just beaming. And so, you know, those hard things in life are still worth scrapping and recording those, and you know, she will look back in these times and know that she had many lovely memories with this dog. So anyway, on to the layout. All I've done is I've matted that photo on a few different colours of paper, and I've strategically put each piece of paper on not straight. So I don't want it to look like a perfect square. I actually put them crooked so that the whole page looks cohesive, and it doesn't look, you would not know at the end what is straight and what isn't. It would just look like a pleasant layout. So I'm just using all the little bits of scraps that I love to keep, and I'm tucking them under as little matting pieces as well. So that little piece that I have there, which I thought was really a good little card to use, was Go, Seek, Explore, Wonder and Be Free. So that is Johanna's wish for Daisy Dog, that she would be free and not full of anxiety anymore. So yeah, I thought that was a good one. So I've decided that that's as far as I want the layering to go, and so I've stuck that down, and I'm just playing with these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thickers from Dear Lizzy, and they are so thick and gold and lovely, but I couldn't find my greaseproof paper, so I've just put them on a ruler for now, and I have actually called my daughter in to ask her where does she think that I want to put it. So I know that I want it to say love story, I know that I want them to be together, but it's just a matter of finding a place. And I think here I am talking to her about it. Do I want it at the top to say love story, or do I want it down the bottom? And in the end I choose that I do want it at the bottom, and I think that, you know, the eye is naturally drawn to the title at the bottom rather than at the top. So that's what I've chosen, and I'm just embellishing the page, and I'm not having to put a lot on this because the gold thickers are beautiful. It's got enough texture happening with the background. There's enough visual interest to keep you looking at the photo in the middle, and so, you know, I don't have to embellish a whole great deal. I do pull up one of those love hearts and move some of them around. Well, actually I pull them all up and move them around because I'm not quite happy where they are at the moment. And I'm just having a look at some of those Evalicious puffy stickers and working out, you know, if I'd like to add a few more. And I've stuck down one, but I pull it back up. So I think it said, actually I can't even read it from there what that one actually says, but I do remove it. So here I am fiddling around with those gold hearts because I found the little coloured stars and that Evalicious set as well and wanted to use them, and so it was looking a little bit too crowded for me. So I've pulled in that little love arrow, and I'm going to use that, and I just put that next to love story, so it's pointing and just repeating the same thing. So love and love, so you get the idea that it's love. And so there I am. I'm just going to get my black ink, and I just put a little heart at the end, and I'm going to get my black ink and put some spots on. So that is the end of the layout for me. So a happy layout and a sad layout at the same time, but recording memories. So I thank you for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed this process video, and I will see you next time. Bye!